What's up, MPX Addicts? This is Jay Williams, your hashtag certified mark, here with my co-host,
the voice of the MPX Addicts, Kyle Smith, and man, End of Days was right.
Oh, geez, that was a close one in that main event, but that's got nothing compared to the Addicts Championship match.
No.
I don't know what's going to happen next after that match.
I mean, and that's the thing. No matter what is going on in the DFW area, you've always got to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about it later, but we had a lot of surprises tonight.
Absolutely, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, it's Saturday night. A break for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night.
For the first match of the night, Addicts, we got to see a return to the glory days, I guess you could say, as the strong
The young
style
gun.
nerd.
What?
Yeah, what?
The young gun is back.
The young gun is back, and that's great, but that, to me, that's not as much of note as seeing the strong style nerd Sebastian Envy, Black Goku himself, come back and make a strong showing.
He did, but I mean, I think you're overshadowing the fact that the young gun Chandler Hopkins is back.
He is back, but he's been back more recently than Sebastian before that.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we saw him, Jamie Yawler kicked him out because, he wasn't exciting enough.
Yeah.
And we've seen guys that are much less exciting since
How
then.
conspicuous that Awler's not here tonight and Sebastian's allowed back in the building.
Well, if he's had
you
a
know,
creative, that means he's got control over this, right?
Oh, he'll hear about it.
I'm sure
mark
he will.
my words.
We'll see.
He
But
will
either way,
hear
it was an
about it.
incredible match. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Either way, it was an incredible match in which we got to see just the athleticism, the pure athleticism of both these guys in the ring, and I just really wish that there had been more people here to appreciate how great this match really was.
I mean, yeah, you're talking about strong style. There was no better strong style in DFW area tonight than what we saw here
Absolutely.
with Chandler and Sebastian Envy. Those two men almost took each other's heads off, and with the athleticism they had and they showed, it was great. Chandler just edging out just a little bit. That had to be one of Chandler's toughest opponents in a long time.
True. And you know what? Congratulations to Chandler. I'm not really upset that he won and Sebastian lost, but either way, I'm just glad Sebastian's back.
Yeah, I mean, I know you are. We heard all about your excitement. I do hope he comes back. He is very exciting. He's fun.
He is.
And I hope we get more Chandler, because Chandler's always exciting
Oh,
and
yeah,
fun in front of the
definitely.
crowd.
And next up, we got to see what's got to be the greatest tournament going on here in the DFW Metroplex. The Prospect Championship is back in play, and we saw the qualifier for that tournament tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we saw excessive violence. Sky Del Cremosa versus the Tommy Becker, and that match was good.
Oh, it was, and it was a hard match to watch in a lot of ways because, Sky was really kind of out of his element. This wasn't a hardcore match. Tommy seemed like he was going to dominate, but honestly, when Sky is just that much bigger, it's hard to dominate him in any fashion.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you're saying, Sky's out of his element. Every element is Sky's element. He proves that he doesn't necessarily need the hardcore element. He can go out there and wrestle a match.
Yep.
I mean, the hard hitting he had, it's just, that should have been a 3 count, let's be honest. Tommy was knocked out from that kendo stick.
Yeah.
That should have been 3.
And it just
the ref.
The ref, man, well,
It's just wrong.
Either way, Tommy was able to get the win in the end, and he advances to the next round.
Yeah, he did. Sky hadn't had the best of luck against the Impact players. Hopefully, Sky gets maybe another shot, because again, the Prospect title, I think Sky deserves that Prospect title.
He really does, and you know what? Maybe we'll see him get it going forward, because even if somebody like Tommy wins the MPX Prospect Championship, they've still got to defend it 4 more times.
Exactly.
Speaking of incredible championship matches. We got to see the MPX Tag Team Champions defend their title today against men we've seen individually but have yet to see tagged together here at MPX. And now that we have Los Diablos, the Cruz brothers, Adrian and Chris Cruz, wow, what a team.
Yeah, it was. We also saw Tatum sporting some new gear.
Yeah.
Looked very nice.
Decent.
And, the fans are still all over Tatum's back. I don't get it. You read Tatum's shirt. Tatum never fell.
Well,
the shirt, read the shirt, man. The shirt he doesn't lie.
Well, he fell a couple of times tonight, as Adrian made sure of that. But in the end, the Cruz brothers truly proved to be a bit much, even for Menage a Trois, because unfortunately, CJ and Tatum, they seem to kind of fall out of sync for a moment.
Really? You got to say the F word right now?
Yeah.
No, that's just wrong.
But they were able to pick it back up, distracting the ref, and getting a bit of a low blow.
What are you talking about? Champions retained. That's all that matters. The champions retained,
but it wasn't.
The Cruz brothers had a great effort, but hey, champions retained. Champions advantage.
Personally, I think that they deserve another shot, especially after those tights. I swear that the ref would see
tights?
that.
No, CJ had him pinned 1, 2, 3. There was no tights. No, that's the young vets they are. It works.
Young vets. Oh
yeah.
You got a hammer, a microphone?
If I can't have this,
he'll never make it out of here.
Nobody can.
What does he mean? What does that mean? He's an asshole.
If I can't have it, neither can he.
It's been a heck of a week for the Addicts Championship. Last week, Dexter Hardaway stole the belt after clocking Kirby from behind. He stole the belt.
That's a very bold claim, sir. Possession's 9/10 law. He had the belt.
He did have the belt.
Does that not mean he won it?
No, it's like Carl was trying to get it back all week, and finally Kirby was going to be taking on Dexter Hardaway again in another championship match to basically get his title back, because he never really lost it.
Are we sure about that? Have you and Kirby been drinking from the same bottle? Maybe y'all are mistaken things. Dexter had the title. Dexter came in like the champion. Dexter left. Well, he didn't actually leave like a champion.
I don't think anybody really left like a champion after this match, because Kirby retained. But Dexter,
he won. He's the new MPX Addicts champion.
Kirby retained, and he went and Dexter decided that he had had enough of this, and that if he couldn't have the title, nobody could. Taking out a hammer from under the ring, bashing Kirby over the head with it, and then destroying the pedigreed MPX Addicts Championship belt right in the middle of the ring with that hammer.
Pedigree, really? We've had 5 champions. Pedigree? Off 5 champions?
Well,
Hey, the Beaver said destroy the title. That's what he did, all right? He's got to listen to the Bucky Beaver. He says destroy the title, you destroy the title. Hey,
I don't know.
From now on, maybe the Addicts title is just the whiskey bottle. Whoever wins gets the whiskey bottle.
I don't know how Kirby would feel about that one.
Kirby's always going to win then, isn't he? He ain't going to let anyone touch that whiskey bottle.
Either way, we don't know what's going to be the future for the MPX Addicts Championship. Is there even going to be an Addicts Championship after this?
Whiskey bottle. Make it happen, Carl. Whiskey bottle.
And then we we had the second of the MPX Prospect Championship qualifiers going on between Frankie Fisher and Dave Sagan.
Hail Sagan.
Well, it was Hail Sagan who praised the thermostat tonight.
No. There was no praise to the thermostat. Frankie's mad at the Addicts. And hey, as the voice of the Addicts, whatever y'all did, because I know it wasn't me, because Frankie loves me, what did you do? What did you do to piss off Frankie Fisher?
I'm just a mark.
Did you not realize how hot it was in that building when he did not praise the thermostat?
Look at what I'm wearing. Do you think
did you not sacrifice enough for him to praise the thermostat?
Either way, Frankie Fisher... Well, it was a close match between these two. It could have gone either way.
Two of the best in-ring talents we have here.
True.
Frankie being the vet he is, the widely vet, he made everything happen on his time, and that's the way it should go. Everything should be on Fisher time. Now, after all, this is Fisher's house. Fisher built this. I mean, without Frankie Fisher, us, the Addicts, would not be here. So, seriously, apologize to whatever you did so he fixes the thermostat.
No. Given his attitude, I'm not apologizing for anything. But either way, he did pull it out in the end. He won the match.
Yeah, that's what Fisher does.
And he will be going on to, go to the next round of the qualifiers.
Frankie, as the voice of the Addicts, whatever they did, we're sorry. All right, we praise the thermostat.
Ultimate match tonight was interesting to say the least. I mean, Dmitry Alexandrov has been fighting against the Pack for the past few weeks, and
not just against bears, penguins, toads, rabbits,
whole 9 yards. Last week he threw the penguin. This week he squashed the toad. And it's like, as good as the match was, I mean, Sapo even brought it pretty hard. But, Dmitry won in the end. But that's not the interesting thing that happened. At the end, he called out the Pack, deciding that he was going to, take them all out now with that chair as his equalizer. Unfortunately, it didn't help much.
No. I mean, we saw the bear came out first. It's usually he lets the rabbit come out. Mm-hmm. Rabbit was nowhere to be seen. Bear came out, had his nice little cricket bat, stick, whatever it is. I'm not really sure. It's a weapon. We know that. Goes out. He points right at Dmitry, and then all of a sudden... here comes the rabbit and the penguin as if they appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they had, what is in that briefcase?
I don't know, but it seems rather dangerous.
The sound it made, there's something, there's something in there.
It was kind of gruesome, but they beat down Dmitry Alexandrov from behind, knocking him out completely, and then the bear decided that he wanted them to take Dmitry somewhere.
Who knows where Dmitry is right now? And I mean, where's... Seriously, the rodents and varmints and animals that are here, they're running rapid. Mm-hmm. And when something needs to get done, I mean, this is ridiculous. Before you know it, they're going to start picking fans off.
I mean, this could be a bear looking for revenge against Dmitry for something he did to, their mother. I don't know.
I mean, we still haven't seen the bear actually do anything. Does the bear even do anything? Can the bear do anything?
He seems to be the one in charge. But either way, we'll keep an eye on this. And,
good thoughts for Dmitry. Keep him in your thoughts. We don't know where he is or what's happening to him. Poor Dmitry.
So, the main event, this has had an interesting story throughout the night. As earlier in the night, the MPX champion came out and talked to Tyler Foster,
which was a great interview. I mean, that was so great, coming out, saying how he's fought Jackson Stone, how he's fought this, fought that, how he's the best champ ever. Yeah. And then, well, to be honest, I had to step outside for a bit. But I mean, I'm assuming Ryan ended that beautifully.
Oh, he really did, in my opinion. And that match at the end was just an incredible match between the two. And just like as the MPX championship was on the line.
What? No.
Yeah,
that's a non-title match.
Well, that's what happened at the end of it. That's how he ended it beautifully, because Jason Silver called him out saying, Isaac Mazer called him out saying that, he's faced all of these other, wrestlers with the belt on the line. Yeah. Why not Jason Silver?
Because Jason Silver hadn't earned it. Who's Isaac to make title matches? He's not head of creative. That is Jamie Aller. And Aller we trust, WWJD. WWJD would not have made this a title match.
Well, like you said, Jamie Aller didn't seem to be in the building tonight. So Isaac Mazer, kind of goaded Ryan into it, causing him to say, fine, we'll make it a title match. And he put it on the line against Jason Silver tonight.
Just going against Jamie Aller's orders. That's disrespect. Seriously, who is Isaac to make a match like that? You know what? It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter, because Ryan's a fighting champion. Ryan's the best MPX champion we've had in who knows how long. And he took it right to Silver.
That one. He did. He took it hard. And the two of them put on a match that, well, it was match of the night, certainly.
That's his name, Mr. Match of the Night. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Ryan's in a match. It's going to be match of the night.
Oh, yeah. And, well, for a moment, it almost looked like Jason was going to take it, even getting off the 450 splash at one point.
Yeah.
But Ryan just powered through. He could not be kept down.
No. And that's the thing, like we've talked about. Ryan just keeps coming. There's something about when he has a title. We saw it when he had the Addicts title.
Mm-hmm.
When he has the title, even the tag, the Addicts, now the MPX title, there's another gear he shifts into for these title matches. Whenever he's got a title defense, he's on a whole nother level.
Oh,
and yeah, Jason was almost at that level, but he was just one rung a little too short, it looked like.
Yep. Well, Mr. Match of the Night, Ryan Remington did retain against the immortal Jason Silver, but for some reason, I don't think this is the end of the story.
They did have a handshake after. I mean, granted, Silver had to take the mask off in order to have that handshake. And it may have been against the orders of Isaac. We don't know. But, I mean, Ryan's future is so bright here. I mean, that's why he wears the sunglasses. I wish I had a pair of those sunglasses because his future's so bright, it hurts my eyes sometimes.
You know he sells them, right? He's got...
You serious?
Yeah. Well, it was a great match. And, well, we'll see what... Kyle, hurry. Thanks for watching MPX Addicts. That was MPX's End of Days. And, well, there you are. You got him. You got him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that, would you say that they are just...
Oh, they're hashtag so good. Seriously, as always, support your wrestlers. Buy their merch. Buy the shirts. Buy glasses. Buy, pictures, autographs. Shake their hand. Do whatever you can because hashtag respect the curtain.
Oh, yeah. And make sure you get your tickets here, too, because, the July tickets have already gone.
Yep.
And now we're on to the August tickets, and that's going to be incredible. And also, make sure you're here tomorrow for Texas Girl Fight Massacre as MPX teams up with XCW and Texas Girl Fight for just an incredible show of the baddest women in Texas going after each other.
And not even. There's a special attraction match of Jerome Daniels versus Chandler Hawkins, where the winner of that goes on to fight the Bull of the Woods champion Gino in XCW in September.
And that's going to be just... I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. Also...
like you were about to say, I'm sure, because I'm going to steal it from you, because that's what I do. Alabama versus Chloe in a dog collar match. It's going to be very, very brutal.
The whole night is going to be absolutely amazing, in my opinion. And we'll see what happens then. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to watch our Mainline for that one as well.
And be sure you tune in every Thursday for MPX Radio, wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, wherever. Because you all know you want to hear more of me, because everyone does.
Well, I'm sure they don't mind it at least. But you know what? Keep it kayfabe, wrestling fans.
See y'all tomorrow and next week.